Previously on Coach Greg.
Jesse man.
Sensei Greg, it is finally time. Oh.
You're gonna take it slow in the neighborhood?
Not too fast here, we don't want to get in trouble.
Oh! Yeah! All right, handsome, come on. You guys know the rules. Tarps off for the boys.
And the single moms. Alright, Coach Greg, and I'm with Jesse James. You know who he is. We're testing his body fat percentage. You're gonna see how lean he is. I got the laser eyes. I'm saying he's under 12% body fat. The guy looks amazing, but we're gonna see what is he gonna be on the calipers. Alright,
This is what matters.
This is what matters. This is legit calipers. You know, it's legit. I've tested a lot of people. We're gonna see, is he actually single digit? Maybe he is. So 4 spots to start with the biceps. We're going halfway from the shoulder to the elbow, right in the middle. Pinch.
Does it hurt?
Not gonna hurt, I hope. Pinch thumb and finger, get a good thickness, and then let it go on. And you are actually only at 2.6 here. You can see very, very lean. Anything under 3 is very low.
2.6%.
2.6 millimeters.
Millimeters.
Yes. So that's how much fat is under. The more body fat you have, the more thick that's going to be. So most of that's just skin. There's a tiny bit of fat underneath, but really not much. So we're going to add up those 4 numbers. I'm going to write it down on my phone. Next up, triceps. Going to be higher numbers here. Usually the biceps is going to have half as much as the triceps. So we're going to see. Flex the arm just so you can see where the horseshoe is, right up there, and relax. You can see he's got energy on the arm. Thumb and finger pinch together. Make sure it's away from the muscle so that it's not tightening back. And we have 6. I'm going to do it again just to make sure that we got a good measurement. And 6 again. Bang on, so we add 6.
6 is just about right. Always. Give or take.
6 is a good number.
It's a great number.
Next up, let's turn you around. Let's get your back subscapula right under shoulder blade right here at a 45-degree angle. We're measuring with the thumb and index finger, 45 degrees at an angle. And again, this is out to the side, and we can see 9.6. We'll do it again just to make sure we got the right spot. 9.5. So we're gonna go with about 9.5 for this. If it varies by 1 or 2, you want to do it 3 times, and you take the middle number, take out the high and the low, and get the middle number. These are almost exact, so really accurate results. Next up, we're going to do the side of your abs here. One hand up like this, turn to the side. We're going from the armpit down, suprailiac crest. We pinch our thumb just over the hip bone right here. Some people laugh and tickle. Turn the finger over in line with the armpit and pinch. That is the fat we're trying to do. It's also at about a 45-degree angle, very low. This is just slightly below 6. Again, pinching under here to the side. A lot of guys will get 20, 30, and beyond. 6. Very, very lean.
Yeah.
Adding it up, 6. So we got 6. We look up the number, the total on the chart, 24.1. You can see you're slightly below the 25 mark. You're above the 20. And so 2.4, 10% body fat, that's what it makes.
Really?
10% on the caliper, so.
What about do you do my legs?
We don't need to do the legs, but we can just for fun. When you're doing the quad, this is a different test using different sites. Sometimes use the
10%?
quad and the medial calf. What we do is we pinch vertically. We're going up to down right in the middle. Pinch, get away from the quad muscle to the side. Just under 8. Just under 9. And a third time because it was a little bit off between the two. And just over 8.1. So I would take out the high and the low, and so it'd be 8.1. And so for you, your body fat distribution is a little bit higher in the legs versus the upper body, which is significant in the tricep. Usually people that have higher body fat levels in the quads are going to have higher body fats in the triceps.
Yeah,
It's just how it's distributed. Overall, you have very low body fat here, very low body fat on the arms. Back, a little bit more body fat, but still not much. Quads, a little bit higher, but overall, about 10% body fat.
That's good news.
So that's really lean.
That.
In comparison, we're gonna try me. It's his first time doing it, so
I will try my best.
he's gonna do his best. It's a little bit difficult the first time you've done it. Like I've done probably 500 people like this, so I kind of get used to it. I literally had this in university, and somebody did my bicep, and they went like this and said, "Wow, you are fat." This person got a degree. And and they're training people. So you want to just test from the above and come down.
All right. So the first thing you want to do, you want to cough for me twice.
Exactly. Exactly.
It doesn't matter where I'm, like, it's like this, right?
Roughly halfway from here to the shoulder and there, and you pinch above, and the caliper goes under so that you can read it.
All right, so go right here. What does that read?
It looks like it's just over 3 from my angle.
Yes.
And remember, you had 2.6, so you can try it again just to see if it sounds about right. Looks about, for me, that's about a 3.
That's about 3. Would we say 3.1?
We'll go with
Or just 3?
3 is good.
He wants 3. He wants 3.
Three
He
is
wants to
good.
be a little leaner today.
Next up, the tricep, and so it's about halfway, if you remember, usually somewhere right around that horseshoe area.
So where do I go? Where's my hand up here coming from?
Yeah, right from the bone as much as you can find. Like you can kind of see there's like a lip here.
Yep.
And then you see the tricep. And usually it's right around where that flex tricep is, and you have to relax. A lot of guys will tense and say, you know, they'll flex and it's hard to pinch.
Yeah.
The easier it is to
you're
pinch,
pretty lean
the more
here.
relaxed you are.
You got some skin. Just not much fat. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, a little over 4.
Over 4.
We'll do it one more time. A little shimmy for you.
Exactly.
Shimmy out some of the fat, get some good numbers. This one's just about 5.
Okay, and then we got to go one more. We're going to get
more?
rid of the low 4 and the high 5, and then take the middle number. So we'll see what we're at in the middle here.
That one's 5, just the same as the last one that we
Okay,
just did.
5. So 4
5.
was a fluke.
Yep.
So we're going to type this 5.
5 on the tricep. I feel like a doctor.
And so his tricep was 6, mine was 5, so I carry less fat here, and he carries less fat on the bicep. So you can see, just because your arm's lean, it really depends. And typically a guy with less fat on the tricep probably have less fat on the leg. We may as well try the leg right now.
Let's see right now.
Just to compare it, he had 8 on the leg.
Wow, yeah, there's no fat. Are you kidding me?
I'm gonna guess there's 5 as a guess.
Yep, 5.
And you always want to keep the pinch, because if you don't keep the pinch, it can press out. So keep the
I see what
hand
you're saying.
pinched on the leg as you're testing it, because you don't want the skin to pull back. There's some,
Almost 5, and then I'll do one more time.
I think it was 4.5 as a guess, but it's close to.
Almost 5.
All right, so we're gonna go with 5 on the leg,
5 on the leg.
and my fat spot in the back. This is where I hold it. So
Where do I go again?
scapula, it's, I can't
Oh, yeah,
remember.
scapula
Under
is-
the scapula bone.
Scapula?
At a 45 degree
Where the hell
angle.
is your scapula? Is this your scapula bone? Yep.
Just pinch right under it. You can just
So
push hard.
here.
And it's going to be like this if you see at a 45 degree angle. So you should be pinching there, and your body fat testing will be right around here.
Okay. 10, 11, 12. I'm gonna flip it upside down like this so you get the angle. All right, I got 12.
12. Okay.
You wanna do it
Try
again?
it again. See if we get the same number. And so you can see your back significantly leaner than mine. I'm at 12.
Hold on, I have horrible eyesight. That one's at 10. That was very
Okay,
good.
and another one. And honestly, if you vary by even an inch, it can make quite a big difference.
Yeah. This one's at, what was it? Would you say at 10? 10? 10.
All right.
10
so
on the
we'll go
back.
with 10, and so back, and then we have the suprailiac crest, the abdominal area. So right here. So what you're doing is you're lining up the armpit. You have to feel for the hip bone, and then you're pinching to the side.
You got a thick ab. And then where do I pinch?
At a 45 degree angle.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much anywhere. Just grab some skin, and then that caliper, you want it roughly about here. If you put it too close to the body, the skin is actually going to push it outwards.
2, 3. Okay. Do it again.
So I've always had fairly low levels on my stomach, just on the side.
1, 2, 3.
So 3 a couple
three,
times.
three.
So 3. So in comparison, you can see I have a fat back, but absolutely
back. Come on now.
hardly any fat on like
You have very
my stomach.
thin
like it's
hair.
very thin and very stretchy. So and oftentimes you want really tight skin. If you can pull your skin really far, it doesn't look as lean on stage. So despite the fact that 2 people have the same amount of body fat, if one guy's skin pulls really far, it's going to be more stretched out, and it's not saran wrapped over the muscle. So it looks totally different. You can have the same body fat. One can literally look leaner than
Do you
the
think
other.
that's just age?
It's partially age, partially genetics. As you get older, you get leaner in certain areas. Now, when I was natural, my legs literally were like way fatter. When I took PDs, I literally switched my body.
That's insane.
I used to have crazy ripped abdominals like when I was your age.
Yep.
Switched to PDs. Abs didn't look as good. Legs look way better. Like literally, the night and day, the first thing I noticed was, why are my calves so lean? Like I literally would have that, and I had kind of like lines coming up. Would never have that ever, even in contest shape. Would never have a line like this on the side. My legs
I
contest
get
shape.
some a little bit.
Literally,
The right-
your leans are leaner than mine when I competed for the first time. Like right now,
Yeah,
my legs
really?
are not this lean.
Wow.
But when I did PDs, it changed my body. I was like, why are my legs so lean? But my upper body isn't. It just changed everything.
Yeah, just like when I did PEDs. I'm just playing. Natty gang
So
for
my
life.
total, we added up 3, 5, that's 8 plus 3, 11 plus 10, 21. So 21, slightly over 8.1% body.
I thought I was gonna be
so
leaner.
8.6%.
That's really good.
So 8.6. I guess I'm at 9. This is usually what I tell people.
Yeah.
And so we're only 1.5% off. Literally, that's 2
I'm
weeks
really
of diet.
happy with 10.
That's 2 weeks of
Around 10.
diet.
Yeah.
So super lean.
All right.
And so somebody could try a DEXA scan. It's not more accurate than this.
Yeah.
There's this huge amount of error, so you just never know. But yeah.
Right on.
So what did we say? We were 10 or 10.5?
We said a little over 10, but we speculated that it'd be 12.
We thought you would be 12 guessing, but we did the calipers around 10. Me visually, I guess I was 9, 8.6.
Yeah.
So pretty accurate.
Let's go, baby. I'll shred it.
Yeah, you're there. I would absolutely compete if I were you, but you know, you have to want.
I know.